In the early 5th century BC, the Persian Empire under King Darius sought to expand his empire westward. The spark for this conflict came when several Greek city-states, including Athens and Eretria, supported the Ionian revolt against Persian rule around 499 BC. Though the revolt was crushed, Darius vowed to punish these city-states for their interference. This led to the first Persian invasion of Greece, culminating in the famous Battle of Marathon, where the Athenians, against all odds, emerged victorious. Darius's defeat did not go unanswered. 10 years later, his son King Xerxes I ascended to the throne and set out to avenge his father and continue the campaign to bring Greece under Persian control. Xerxes assembled one of the largest armies and fleets ever seen, determined to subjugate Greece once and for all. He crossed the Hellespont with this enormous force, heading towards central Greece. The Greeks, aware of the Persian threat, formed a coalition led by Athens and Sparta. The Athenians, under the leadership of Themistocles, recognized the importance of sea power in confronting the vast Persian navy. This led to the formation of a defensive naval alliance to hold off the Persians at the strategic Artemisium Strait. Greeks knew they were heavily outnumbered by the Persian fleet, but they had one advantage: geography. The narrow straits of Artemisium would limit the number of ships the Persians could use at once, potentially neutralizing their numerical superiority. The Greeks had a two-pronged strategy. While the Spartan king Leonidas and his 300 warriors held the pass at Thermopylae, the Athenian navy, under the command of Themistocles, would defend the sea routes at Artemisium. The Battle of Artemisium spanned 3 days, with naval skirmishes each day. On the first day, the Greek fleet, composed mainly of triremes, met the Persian fleet in open combat. Both sides inflicted heavy casualties, but the Greeks managed to hold their ground. Fate intervened after the first day. A violent storm hit the Persian fleet, destroying a significant portion of their ships. This natural disaster played in favor of the Greeks, reducing the size of the Persian forces. On the second and third days, the Persians regrouped and launched renewed assaults on the Greek ships. Despite the constant pressure, the Greek fleet managed to hold off the Persians. However, the sheer size of the Persian armada and the Greeks' heavy losses were beginning to take their toll. The Greeks realized they couldn't sustain their defense at Artemisium much longer. News arrived that the Spartans had been defeated at Thermopylae. The combined defeats meant that the Persians were now free to march further into Greece. After 3 days of fierce fighting, the Greeks withdrew from Artemisium and later regrouped to fight the decisive Battle of Salamis. The Battle of Artemisium, though often overshadowed, was a turning point. It showed the resilience of the Greek navy and laid the groundwork for the eventual Persian defeat at Salamis, where the Greeks would decisively win and save their homeland.